My name is Hope Fowler. I am 27. I moved to Georgia when I was 7. I was born in Virginia. I met my husband in probably 2013. We have 4 children together, 3 boys and 1 girl. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I stay home with the kids. My mom ended up buying me a DNA kit from MyHeritage so we could try and find my dad. We knew his name, but we didn't really know anything else other than his name and where he lived back in the day. When we did the testing kit, we got about probably like 1,500 results back that could possibly be family members. I messaged a few of them, and actually I did feel like it was a dead-end road, and I ended up deleting the app after a little while. I thought it was a dead-end road because nobody really knew who he was. I just gave up hope at that point, and I ended up deleting the MyHeritage app. I've been searching for my father for my entire life. I was probably 5 years old when I found out the person that we thought was my father wasn't my father, and my father was long gone by then. So 4 years ago, I finally ended up just giving up, and in hopes that somebody would get on the MyHeritage app themselves and try and find me. If someone was to tell me that I would find a relative eventually, honestly just thought that I'd go my whole life not knowing who they were. So I always knew that a piece of me was not there. I wasn't complete without this piece. After I deleted the app, thankfully my mom kept her email on. This girl popped up as a first cousin. So when I got up there and I messaged her back, or I seen it, the message, I just started like bawling, crying, because if she's my first cousin, she has to be my dad's niece. There was like no other option. So I started bawling, crying. I immediately wrote her back, and I told her my dad's name, and asked her if she knew, obviously, who he was, and of course she knew who he was. She wrote back and was like, "That's my uncle," and she immediately wanted to get on a FaceTime. So we ended up just jumping on a FaceTime, and she told me that my sister was also going to be on the FaceTime. That was pretty cool. It was actually a FaceTime of my sister, my cousin Crystal, and probably like 6 of my other cousins that I had no idea that I had. And I knew as soon as I seen all of my cousins up there, I was like, that's my sister. That's the one. We look so much alike, it's insane. After we had FaceTime, she had posted, I think, a picture of us all on FaceTime. So I made a Twitter, and I went up there and realized that she had also posted it was a tweet prior to me even seeing her message. She tweeted about finding me, which I thought was pretty cool, that she had shared with everybody that she had found a first cousin before she even reached out, I guess. They even stalked me on social media before even reaching out, which is hilarious to me because I would have done the exact same thing. I never really thought that I would end up finding them. I thought that I'd go the rest of my life without knowing who they were, honestly. And if it wasn't for MyHeritage, I don't think I would have ever found them. Or really that they would have found me. I think I would tell other people that are using MyHeritage to keep looking. Don't delete the app. Honestly, if it takes years, then it takes years, but maybe eventually somebody will do their DNA and you will get a match. I'm extremely thankful for MyHeritage. I mean, it's an amazing thing to be able to find people that you had no idea that you even had in the world. MyHeritage.com could really help other people to find relatives that they had no idea that they had.